Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. Online maintenance and service Shift UI inside. Today we need to see this here the category horizontal list need to develop here. First of all, we need to making here the select buttons we need to develop here. First of all, now need to open this here the XD files and designs we need to show here. Now need to go here and to making here today this category bars we need to develop here the with selections UI need to develop here. First of all, need to here go inside the assets and to needs here some configurations related to temp colors we need to set here now, like here the plumbings as well as we need to hygienics. Then after applications, AC repairs and electronics plugs, like these icons need to needs and to go and check here the property render as a temper image. You need to select here, not use this here the defaults and originals not use, otherwise need to not change here the dynamic colors. That's why I need to set here the temper image. You need to set this here the template image like this configures. Make sure you need to, because you need to use this here the foreground colors, you need to set here the colors. That's why I need this here the temper image colors, you need to setting here. Now first of all, now making here the select buttons you need to develop here. Now need to create here the new files and to select here the shift UI view and to give this here the name as a select button like this set here. And now we need to declare here the some state variables and regular variables. Need to declare here state variables as a where, set here the icons and to set here the string double quotes at the rates and where, set here the button titles. Need to set here the string double quotes and temporary. You need to use this here the always reflections. That's to not use this here the any state. Need to not depends. Need to directly use this here the is select, because you need to always refresh need these years, because you need to updating years and not change this here the states. That's why I need to calling here like this value. And now we need to write down here the wheres. We need to call this here the select, and we need to call back functions. We need to on tab events. We need to write down here, set here the blank callbacks. We need to write down here like this. Need to declare here the optional callbacks. We need to calling here and to set here question mark like this setting here. Now we need to pass here the icon. Then after we need to set here the titles, and then after we need to is select events. We need to give this here the by default true. First of all, making here the select buttons need to develop. Then after unselect buttons, we need to set here configurations. Now need to set here the titles. We need to configure this here the hygienics. We need to put this here and also need to set this here the image names. Icons names is a hygienics. Now need to go and to use this here this hygienic icons. We need to temporary. Now need to set here. Now need to developing here the UI. First of all, need this here the buttons. That's why I need to declare here the buttons and actions inside. We need to did select optionals. We need to calls back functions. We need to call here. Then after we need to declare here the view vertical stacks. We need to set here, and inside we need to create here the z stacks. We need to develop, and we need to set here the image icons. We need to given this here the image resource. Inside we need to pass here the icon property. Then we need to set here the resizables and to set here the scale to fit. And after we need to set here the frame size. We need to given this here the fixed width and heights. We need to provide here. So we need to set here the 13 as well as need to heights also need to give this here the 13. Then after you need to set here the background colors. If here the selected colors, then to setting here the colors as a need to by default need to given this here the primary text like this sets here. Then after you need to set here the frame, copy here and to paste this here. Now need to change this here the 60, and also need to set here the elements as a center. Then after you need to set here the background, and we need to configure here one property. Need to draw here the rounded round rectangles, because need to unselect and to draw here the stroke. That's why I need to use this here the round rect with corner radius. Need to set here the 13, and then after need to set here the background colors. need to set is select, then need to set here color dot primary app colors need to set. If not, then to clear colors need to set here clear like here. And also we need to configure here the foregrounds same as if here the selected, then we need to set here the primary text, otherwise we need to set here the primary app colors as we need to temper image we need to setting here. Also you need to show here this UI, need to open this here the with canvas and to check here, and also need to set here the stroke property, because if here the selection styles is not here the not select, then to set here the stroke we need to set here the stroke colors always fix colors dot primary app colors, and we need to set here the line width, need to give this here the 2 like this. We need to draw here, then after we need to set here the corner radius, need to set here the 13 like this setting here. And then after need to develop here the titles UI need to set here. Now need to set here the text property, you need to set here the titles as a title property, you need to given this here. Then after need to set here the font, you need to set here the custom font, and now need to is select, then need to set here the bold, otherwise need to regular font, and font size need to set here the 14 like this showing here. And also need to configure this here the foreground colors, now need to copy here and need to paste here. If selected, then need to primary text, if not selected, then to placeholder colors need to select set here. Like these configurations are the need for this UI, and also need to check here the false property, and to look like this here the false, then to likely look like this here the showing like these buttons if black. Now need to these buttons are the configures inside the home screens, need to create here. First of all, now we need to set here the background colors inside these here. Now we need to go here cleaning, then afterwards we need to find out here, set here background color has colors, we need to call here the property, and we need to set here f1 and f1s like this property we need to call here. Then after we need to configure here the backgrounds, we need to not reflecting here, need to close here, more contents that's why to take times, that's why need to close these here. Now need to first of all the develop here the horizontal scrolls, because need to lazy horizontal stack use and to horizontal list develop, that's why I need to use this here the horizontal another scroll view inside the scroll view. And we need to set here the one property, and to give this here the horizontals and show indicators we need to set here the false like this, we need to configures. Then after we need to set here the lazy hashtags we need to use, and to give this here the spacing we need to set here the 15, and we need to like this calling here. Then also need to give this here this paddings as a all 15 extensions methods calls. If you not see this here the first video, first of all need to see this here the first video and explain this here the how to create like these extension methods in details explain. Now need to show here the directly functions, now need to go inside the definitions and look like this creating here the paddings, and to returning this here the padding view. Now need to use this here the select buttons, before need to select need to set here the one selection state variables need to use here state, need to set here the private where select cat, give this here the name, and to by default need to set here the 0 like this we need to configures. Then after we need to use this here the select buttons, and set here the first we need to set here the icon hygienic. Then after, so need to set here the title hygienic, and we need to give this here the is select property. If select cat equal to 0, then selected, and we need to write down here the tab events for the select. Did select events we need to write down inside these select buttons. Need to like this. We need to call here. Need to given this here the select cat equal to set here the 0. This is the selection buttons. Now another selection buttons we need to develop here. Need to set here the category as a 1, and also need to set here the 1. Now we need to set here the image. Need to find out here the electronic plug, copy here, and we need to set here icons, and need to change this here electrical like this. Then after we need to create here the another, so need to set here category 2, and we need to configure this here the application icons. We need to set here application, and we need to write down here appliance. Then after, we need to third icons we need to set here. Fourth icons need to select cats as a 3, and like this property we need to change here and to write down here the plumbing, and also need to chat here plumbing like here. Then after, last category as need to write down here the AC repair, AC underscore repair, and we need to write down here the titles AC repair like this sets here, and also need to set here some padding, and we need to change this here the give this here the background color white, and we need to set here the top 15 like this padding sets, and to run inside the similar of these apps, and to check this here the UI. Now app runs is are the done. Now need to go inside the sign-ins, and similar to our designs need to showing here like the changing here, and to reply here not showing here the icons. We need to check here typo, maybe spelling typo. Need to go here, scroll down, lumping, copy here, and to place this here typo, that's why not showing here. Also here it's lumping, and restarting here and to show here the plumbing icons. Maybe here not change here, that's why I need to reflecting here like this. We need to creating here. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any questions, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.